Well, hello there, humans, bees, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it to. I'm Bushka, and this is the Final Circle breakdown. Now, I'm not going to cover off every single possible outcome in Final Circle. What I'm going to do today is show you how last season I played about 70 first-person solo games, and I won about half of them. And I top 10'd most of the time. And the reason I was doing that isn't because I'm the most amazing, brawling, gunfighting dude you've ever seen. I'm an old dude who just does his best. What I do, however, is have a couple of really important rules that I run when I'm focused and paying attention in Final Circle. And I want to run them with you today to break down why that will make you a better player and how you can use them to win more chicken dinners. Now, the secrets are not really secrets. It's not like I've got an Apache attack helicopter that just drops down when I press a button and lights them up, or a special scope hack where everything pops up and laser beams in. No, it's really, really simple. It's all about the shallow side of the zone. So we're going to do this on Pachinki. It's very, very straightforward. You've got a circle there, and then you've got the bigger blue zone circle around it. Now, the thing you need to remember is that this section over here will close a lot quicker towards that white zone than this section over here. The reason being that the circle meets at all points at exactly the same time. So the further away from this white circle here that this red line is, that you can see on the outskirts, the faster it's going to move in. Now, the way you manage and exploit this is to run the shallow side of the zone. Now, you're going to see there's a red marker here. You want to waltz in along the edge of this zone line. It's going to do two things. One, if you're on the edge of a zone, you know that one whole side of the map you don't have to worry about. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're running in along this edge of the zone, no one's going to attack you from here late game. Not unless they're Superman or they're hacking, because they're not sitting outside that zone just hanging out with their wang out, losing hit points. It's not going to happen. So all you've got to worry about as you move forward into that zone is people here and here. That's really it. That's the key. And then, even more importantly, is when the zone completely shrinks down and that white zone forms up again inside a new blue zone, you've pushed all the way into this corner here. You know there's no one coming in from behind you. And then you can take the same kind of thought process that you used on the way in on that narrow blue line, and all you've got to worry about is people on the other side of the zone, because you've already cleared the people who are on this part of the zone. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry. I'm going to show you it in real time. So if you look at the top right-hand side of the screen, you'll see the minimap. And you'll see that I am just eyeballing and holding. I've got 71 meters to go, and I've got 5 seconds to get there. I'm not rushing in because I know there's gunfire down in front of me, just making sure that it's clear. And I'm very, very close to the zone, so it's not a problem. And what I want to do is be on the right-hand side of this map as the zone comes in. Now, you're going to see me push along the edge of the zone. I'm actually running towards the zone. It sounds crazy, hey, but here's the reason why. Remember I talked about you only have to worry about one side? Well, it also works that if people are on the right side of the zone here, they're going to get flushed towards me. They are going to have to move towards me. And then I surf in on the edge of this zone. I surf in on the blue line. I know I don't have to worry about anyone on the right. I'm pretty certain the left has 1 or 2 people in it, but they can't see me. I'm just down below this ridge line. And all I want to do is work the shallow side of this zone. I want to get closer and closer to where the white line is, but I'm going to do it at an angle. And as I move forward, I will sweep people up in my path. Now, you can't win all these regardless. Even if you play the zone perfectly, you're still going to lose gunfights because you're just going to run into people who are either better than you, or RNG, random numbers, generators favor them on the day. I mean, this guy in the ghillie suit, good God. We'll get to him in a bit. And that's exactly what's going on here. I am playing this pretty well in terms of positional play. I am on the actual edge of the zone. There's 3 guys left. And I know now, because I moved in along the zone line, that there's a guy in the ghillie suit on my left, and there is a guy that killed the guy that I knocked down there dead ahead of me northeast. All I have to do is move along the edge of this zone, stay low, and look for that guy. I'm taking the information that the game is giving me and I'm using it. 9 seconds left, and I'm not running for the zone. I'm running along the edge of this zone. I'm going to surf it in again. If it flushes anyone out, happy days. If he's moved all the way around here, more power to him. But you'll see in just a second, look how slowly it's moving in. Look how slowly that blue line is moving in. Behind me, at the top end of the zone, it's racing along faster than you can run. But here, at the bottom end of the zone, it's hardly moving at all, because the closer it is to the white line, the slower it goes, so that it will meet all at the same time. Now, I've taken that information. I know there's someone down here ahead of me. I've surfed the blue line in. I've actually played this to absolutely within an inch of its life. This is how you should be playing a final circle. I'm still going to lose. And I'm going to lose because, not that I really do anything wrong, but the guy in the ghillie suit gets pretty lucky. You'll see what I mean in a sec. And I'm not bitter about it at all. The reason I'm showing you this is that it can only get you so far playing the zone well. You still have to be able to win a gunfight. You still have to be able to aim. If you can't do those things, you're not going to win. And I'm just, again, following up, looking to see if that guy's popping behind me, if I can get an eyeball on him. There's no need to rush. I've got 50 seconds. I still know there's a guy down there in the base. Don't know if he's out there near the rock or anywhere else. Oh, I can see him moving around. He's right at the end of the zone there. There he is. He's popping again. One, tagged him once. Tagged him twice. Now it's just two of us, right? Two of us left alive. The guy in the ghillie suit knows the general direction I'm in now because he heard me shoot. This is one of the other reasons why you probably don't want to be shooting too much in the zone. And I set up here and wait for him. Pretty certain he's going to push me. There he is. I hit him with 2 bursts from the M16. He turns around, taps the button once, and it goes for me and headshots me. What are you going to do? I mean, that's the game. But we came second, and we really did surf the zone in very well. Now I'm going to show you another example of this. I've sped this up because obviously I've dropped a long way outside this zone. There's still 12 people left alive. But this is what I'm talking about. I am coming in. Look at me scanning the whole time. And I'm not always looking in front of me. Sometimes I'll just watch and see if the blue line drags anyone across. And look at this. This is the edge. This is, you surf this blue line in the whole way. This is the wave that will bring you into the final circle. And you want to do it via the edges of the zone consistently. And you want to just track targets, look around, boost up if you know you've got to cross open ground. Keep an eyeball out. Make sure that no one is popping in front of you. Make sure that no one's hiding in the huts and things to the right. Make sure that no one's behind those trees to the left. And you can see I'm constantly scanning. I'm not just sitting there like tunneling the middle of the zone, watching the hillsides, making sure there's no one else. And I'm moving towards the line. I'm not moving away from it. I'm moving towards it. The closer I am to that line, the safer I am. I know that sounds crazy, but the closer I am to the line, the less chance there is that there's someone just going to pop out of nowhere and hit me. Because right now, I know that there is no one behind me. I know that there is no one on my right. The only place, and here it comes, I'm surfing it in. The zone's moving in, and I'm moving in with it. And because I'm on the shallow side of the zone, again, I am capable of just following this in without sprinting. I'm crouched moving in very comfortably. I'm not making a lot of noise. And I'm going to catch people. Again, there's a guy. He's way in front of that blue line. I would have got smashed by him if I had to run down the middle of the zone. But we just follow it in. And now I know there is absolutely no one anywhere else apart from my southwest. Like they are somewhere southwest of me. This is how you do it. It's so simple. And you've still got to win the game. But this is exactly how you do it. Now, solo is very, very different to duos and squad. I will be honest with you about that. Duos and squads are so much more about communication. And if you're playing with randoms and you're not playing in squads where you're using Discord or TeamSpeak or in-game audio, then that can be a huge disadvantage because basically you're looking at a situation where you're dealing with squads. And if you've ever played custom rooms or anything like that, you'd know that the guys that are in the teams and in the squads are so much more effective. And it's really evident. That's why when you play solo, you can control all the variables. When you're playing in a squad, it's all about communication, talking through targets, talking through resources, talking through reviving targets, talking through... This guy is like the luckiest human in the world. Lies down, keeps crawling, stands up just as I hit the next shot, stops just where I'm about to hit him on that grub. I mean, it's just crazy, hey? And you can see this zone. We're now pushing in along the zone line again. Like, it's that one trick that they don't want you to know. All those kind of clickbait ads. This is kind of the one trick that will help you more than any other in terms of PUBG Mobile. There's little bits and pieces that go along with it. You're going to see, I'm going to show you a clip of myself and Swiss Cheezel in duos on Miramar, and you'll hear us, we set a trap for guys that we're engaged with. We're like 400 meters outside the zone. So if you're 400 meters outside the zone and the enemy's 500 meters outside the zone, why not run to the zone first and wait for them? I mean, honestly, that is the easiest way of doing things. If you use the zone line as an ally, it will push people in towards you. Now you can still get screwed. I mean, the zone could go to the other side of the map and there's a bloke over there and he's behind a car or a rock or a crate. That's going to happen. Like, you're going to have to at times get stuck, and you can see there's a guy on the high ground there to the east. You get stuck and you're like, well, what am I going to do? That's when you've got to use your craft and your knowledge and your skill set to actually pick it up and get the win. But that's not always going to be the case. You can see here, what I'm going to do is smoke it up, and that'll be grand, and we'll do that. And then I'm going to go out and basically work my way around the zone and kill the bloke above me. And then, because it's first person, they are lying down because they came into the zone and they weren't sure where things were. They weren't sure where the targets were. So I'm going to stay standing up, and I'm going to see people crawling around, and we're going to clear them, and we're going to win it that way. I'll fast forward this. I chuck some smoke, right? And then I'm going to do the old get behind the smoke and lean out and smash people, okay? Because it's a really effective thing to do in Final Circle. I do it all the time. And you'll see this guy is up the top here. I know he's behind that rock. He's been pumping away for ages. And we're going to hit him, and we're going to clear him. Then we're going to clear the other two guys. We're going to win the chicken dinner. The big thing I want to mention outside of all of this is there are obviously situations where running the shallow side's impossible because it's an open field, or there's someone camping there, or there's a squad and you're alone. These are things you have to be able to figure out on the fly, and you've got to get your work done early. And by doing early, I mean, like, you look at the zone and say, hey, it's shrinking in 2 minutes. And in 2 minutes, if the zone goes over there, I'm dead. And doing that, taking a little pause every time the zone shrinks and having a look will really help you out. But communication, if you're in squad and duos, is massive. I'll show you a game with Swiss and myself, and we'll talk about comms. Winning one on Miramar. But remember how I talked about getting your work done early? We've got to watch out for the circle here too, man. Let's move into the circle, dude.
Yeah, it's doing a thing where I could see the guy, but I couldn't.
Yeah, let's move into the circle without telling them, and then they can push into us while we're happily ensconced in the warm embrace of not blue zone. I got real people here, dead ahead. His mate's on the right. No, it's a bot. No, it's not, it's a person.
Just watch the guys behind him, mate.
Yeah. Let's move down off this.
His hut, yeah.
Yeah, the hut, absolutely.
He's
That
still
guy
behind
behind.
that tree.
Yeah, he's still behind the tree.
Cool.
He's still behind that tree, man. Where's that come from? That was from further out to the left, up towards the hill there.
Up on the hill. Up on the hill.
At the top?
Yep, at the top near that house.
Okay, let him stay there. Let's keep an eye on the guy over here on the tree on the right.
Yeah. I reckon we stay here and just get ready for those guys coming over the hill.
I agree.
Sound like he had a SLR, sure.
I'm going to smoke up over here to the right in case we have to run around behind.
Yep.
Over the right, the left.
They might not make us in play zone.
Well, they're certainly
Oh
not.
no, there they are.
So he didn't revive his mate, obviously.
No, he did. He did. His mate was behind.
Okay. Died of the play zone. Where is that?
It's up on that hill.
We got to go. We got to go through to the. I'm going to throw some more smoke,
Right.
and we can do it in
See,
stages.
Up
See
at
this?
the hair.
Come where I am, man. Come with me.
Yep.
Move to the next smoke. I'm going to throw another one. And just hang on. Might be able to get some shots at him if we lean out on the right here. Where at the house, man? I can't see him. Okay, I see him. Got him. Let's push.
Some more hits into that guy. They weren't shooting at us.
Yeah. Cool.
That
Let's
bloke
push
was.
up to that little mound over here on the left.
Right, he's gone to revive his mate. Oh,
Yeah, let's...
got it right.
Yeah. Tap fire. Tap fire. This is the last two up ahead of us.
Yeah.
They're just inside the zone too. We can wait here. I'm boosting. Keeping an eye on the right as well.
They're not going to be there. If you said the last two guys are up here.
Oh, there he is.
There's his mate.
Headshot.
Oh, dead. That's where his mate is.
So, the last videos I'm going to show you is me and Swiss again. But this is when I was running squads with Ouija, and Ouija got stuck down the bottom of this hill. And we actually got the UAZ down there and then back out. The UAZ is a beast. It's got a lot of torque on it. It'll become apparent what we're doing in the last section of the video. Now, I just wanted to show this as an example as to why I drive backwards down a cliff. I hope you guys got a little bit out of that, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Obviously, you know, not the best player, but using your head and working smart and not working hard is great in life, and it's great in the game. Put good processes in, get good results out. Yeah, enjoy yourselves, and yeah, enjoy this last little bit of the video. I think it's pretty funny. And the other guys down as well.
We have an issue, Dale.
Are you able to get up there?
I can try. I'm still in the zone.
The thing is, I mean, I could try to get you up. I'd have to maybe do what we did with Azza. Are you able to get up there at all?
I think this is the same spot.
Yep. Okay. Right, let's. Do you want me to try it? Let's try it.
Try it, man. Back down though, don't go forwards. Oh, go down again, hang on. No.
Just get in the car, man.
gotta go on the rock. You gotta go on the rock, not the... Have I stuffed us? I think I have.
You've completely screwed us,
Sorry.
dude.
Sorry, pal. I told you I'd end up doing it. Oh, I think
Go,
I
little
can.
Darcia.
I think I
Go,
can.
little Darcia. Come on. Come on, little Darcia. Yeah, mate, you've
Now, I've got frag grenades.
No, you've completely shot.
Actually, hey dude, I think we can get in the zone here. We can.
How?
Let's get in the zone. Here. Look, we're in it. I'm in it right now. Guys upstairs.
Yep.
It's just two of them. I don't know where we are.
They're driving around. You've really fucked us up pretty hard here, man. I should have left you down here.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh, we did it! Swiss, we did it! That is amazing! That is incredible! Oh my god! How did we win that? That Nocky must have gone to revive him! We just grabbed the crap out of it!
You know how it fell down? That was completely calculated.
Yeah, no, brilliant move. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.